Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally hated Bobby Pierce fans. And Bobby Pierce. They can all go take a long walk off a short pier. It's episode number 223 of Last Night's Coffee with Charles and Joe Nathan.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yep.
What a weekend it's been. It's been a roller coaster. We'll get into it. We'll start out with John's loss. Go ahead, John.
Oh, you want me to start out with the weekend review? Yeah, it was a rough weekend for the Skeeters, dude. We had a hard game against the Fire Ants, and it was a back and forth game the whole time. We scored 7 touchdowns. However, the other team scored 8. So just one behind them. Now, my kids were really complaining a lot. This is an interesting coaching moment that I'm going to have to try to address today at our game. A lot of my kids on my team were complaining about the ref was a father of one of the kids on the other team, like one of their star players. Okay. And we were way over our time limit as far as the game goes. Like, our games cannot last more than an hour, right? Because they got to get somebody else in. Right. So we went way over our time limit, and my kids were explaining to me that we kept going over our time limit because he was giving his kids a chance to like get the one more score. You know what I mean? Because it was back and forth, right? So it kept being tie and then one up, tie and then one up, tie and then one up. And so, yeah.
So y'all went into overtime?
I don't know, man. They said it was regular clock time, but man, we didn't get done. Our game lasted about an hour and a half, almost about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that happened. We just kind of kept going back and forth, and then it was like, I don't know. Eventually, once they had the lead, they kind of called the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's amazing how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. It just seemed kind of odd, to me. I think the game was tied when we got to our, quote unquote 1 hour limit. So I don't know. It could have been a tie probably should have been a tie. I don't know. What I told my kids is that we should never have a game where we leave it up to the referee. Like, exactly. We should be up by more than one score. We should be up by more than 2 scores. We should have a dominant win. That's what I tried to tell my kids afterwards. So I guess I'm just going to have to try to reinforce that point, because that's really the only point I can really make. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff's going to happen in this tiny little rec league. You know what I mean? Somebody's dad is going to be the referee. Like, that is going to happen. We got to roll and do what we do best and score touchdowns, which, again, we scored 7 of them. It's not like we had a bad game. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
We had a great game. Lots of fun, man.
Yeah, I mean, you had fun. You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
That's how it goes when you compete.
Yes. I got the standings this morning from the league, and if we can pull off a win tonight, it'll be a 3-way tie for first place.
Holy cow.
Three teams will be 2-1.
Well, maybe you can pull off the win tonight. So what time's game time tonight?
5:15.
And you're probably listening to this on Tuesday, so that'd be Monday. Yeah. We'll know. We will know. Y'all won't know till next week.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was all you did this weekend was football?
Yeah, I had the football game, and then, church on Sunday. Two rounds of church on Sunday. It was a good weekend. Quick weekend.
Did you have to preach this weekend, any?
I sure did. I preached on, last week I had preached on the Nephilim and the beginning of the flood. And then this week I got to preach about Noah getting off the ark and then the covenant that God makes with him. And so, I did preach this week. I got, last week was Genesis 6 and 7, all the kids out there. And then this week was
6, 7.
yeah. This week it was Genesis 8 and 9. Well, half of 9. So I didn't cover the part where Noah plants the vineyard and gets drunk and does all that.
Why not?
I didn't. The guy who's preaching after me wanted it to tie into the story of Babel. He's
like, I want the drunk section.
Yeah, he wants like the launching point for the Tower of Babel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know how you can make AI bots
Mm-hmm.
and give them a personality? What if somebody made a drunk Noah AI bot? And he's just a grumpy old man, just kind of drunk.
Naked.
And he just kind of, you know, is grumpy. He talks about his prior accomplishments.
They have that like old school blurred spot over, you know what I mean? Just
yeah. And he's just like ranting all the time.
Yeah, to the camera, like breaking the fourth wall type thing, right? You know?
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'd love
it. That drunk Noah.
Drunk Noah. Yeah, I didn't get to hit on that, but I did get to hit on the the rainbow and all that stuff. Him getting off the ark. Dude, imagine being cooped up on that ark. Imagine how bad it smelt on that thing.
Yeah.
Because it was covered. Like this was a covered ark, so it was.
Well, they're saying that it might have had a ventilation system that was pretty top notch.
I wouldn't doubt it. It probably needed one. It still smelled terrible.
Oh yeah, you couldn't get away from it.
The camels and just think of the monkeys, the birds. Like
monkeys are throwing poop at people.
Together. Ugh. Hippos.
Yeah.
It smelled so bad on that ark. That's all I can think of. And Noah was so patient, though. Noah was so patient. He waited 7 days, and then he waited 7 more days. It's interesting how Scripture talks about that. How much Noah waited, even after getting the olive branch from the dove. It's pretty.
Yeah, he had to do a lot of waiting.
Yeah. With no idea, no guidance, no nothing. He didn't know what was happening. He was just waiting. Poor guy. Yeah, how was your weekend, dude?
My weekend was like a freaking roller coaster.
Yeah, yours was wild and exciting and ups and downs. How much do you want to talk about it?
We'll talk about it a little bit. So, Friday night, Friday, we went to the Peach State Classic, which was supposed to be 2 nights of me going to racing. We're going to get more into a download of Peach State Classic here when we get into the Red Dirt Roundup with the new intro.
All right.
But I got to find my sweet spot on my mic. It's kind of weird. Am I sounding okay?
Yeah, you sound great right there.
All right, good.
Great right there.
Good. I got to have that jazz DJ voice going on. Late night. How's it going?
There it is.
Cats and dolls.
There it is.
We're about to spin another record. But before we do, we're going to get to this weekend review. We went over to Sonoma, had a good time, got to hang out with our friends, the Harbinsons. Charlie drove the Packer truck, stuff like that. I was sitting in the stands, in the pit stands. It's the best seat in the house, really. It's this little set of grandstands they have over there by the gate. And this race car driver comes and sits down. And I'm like, I know that guy. But I can't think of who. There's these 2 race car drivers. There's 2 Garretts.
Okay.
Garrett Albertson and Garrett Smithley. And I'm always getting them mixed up.
All right.
And I thought it was Garrett Albertson. But I didn't want to go, hey, Garrett Albertson. And it'd be the other Garrett that I don't really like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And anyway, but dude's sitting there eating Uncrustables, which is a great racetrack food snack, by the way. But they toasted them.
Ooh.
Yes, I was like, "You toasted them?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I toasted them." He said, "They're awesome."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So I had that going on, and
was that really what he said?
yeah,
That was your first like cold line opening.
yeah. Well, I mean,
them toasted. that was it.
look, a lot of times when you meet a racer, the last thing they want to talk about is their racing.
Sure.
And I like food. I don't really like Uncrustables, but I like where he was going with it.
Them toasted? Oh yeah. It's such a racetrack conversation.
Well, I mean, everybody knows how the racing's going. He made the show. He made it. He made it in through the heat races. He didn't have to run to B Main. He was watching B Mains. So I mean, you know where he's at there.
That's so funny. Them toasted?
Them toasted. So.
Oh yes, dude. Yes, perfect question. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was my on track report.
Down. Did he have two? He had two, didn't he?
He had two, and he had like the little Welch's gummies.
Oh yeah.
I think he had a little pack of those too. I mean, it was a quality racetrack meal.
Oh.
Right. I mean, can you see? It's like, man, make sure you get them Uncrustables this week now. We can't go to track with it. Don't forget the toaster. So,
Ma, pack the toaster.
Pack the toaster. We got to have the toaster. But yeah, so he sat there, hung out with us for a minute.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now, was it the Garrett that you liked?
Yeah, it turns out it's Garrett I liked.
Oh, praise
I realized
God.
that in driver. No,
okay.
I realized that in driver intros the next night that it was. Oh, that's that guy. That's who I thought it was the whole time. But
instead, you had to comment on his toasted Uncrustables.
Hey,
dude, I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna comment on one of his Facebook posts. Maybe it was like something about the toasted Uncrustables. So maybe it'll be a trigger memory or something. And be like, oh yeah, I remember talking to that guy in the stands about my toasted Uncrustables. Yeah. But so that was Friday night. So Friday night, I get home from the race, been tired. Got up early Friday. Mary Beth hadn't been feeling well all week. Well, she gets feeling really bad. So we ended up going to the ER. But we went to the ER in Noonan instead of Griffin.
This is on Friday night, you said?
This is on Friday night after being at the racetrack all day. My face is burning from wind and stuff. Sat up there all night trying to figure out what's going on. Has abdominal pain. That's, stuff going on with that. And anytime you got abdominal pain, abdominal pain, it could be, you need to take it kind of serious. It could be an appendix.
Sure.
Something like that. I think that's more of a young kid's game, but you never know. Can you have appendix problems in your 40s?
Oh,
I guess you can.
Yeah.
So go down there. They did all this stuff. They really don't know what was wrong with her. But we went to the one in Noonan. Shout out to them people. Man, that hospital is so clean.
Oh yeah.
They just clean. I slept on the floor for a little while.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had to shut down for a minute.
You laid a blanket down and just...
I didn't lay a blanket. I had a hoodie for a pillow and just laid down and went to sleep for about an hour.
Oh my gosh. Because the chair was so bad?
That little chair, dude, look, it's a hospital. You can afford just a little bit better chair for
think so.
Person accompanying the ER visit.
You'd think so, right?
I mean, you put these nice waiting room chairs. Okay, they were pretty jam up. There was 3 people in that waiting room. If we'd gone to Griffin, we might not have been able to sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everything, they got us back quick, that was great. they took good care of us, but
Good.
got some follow up. She's feeling a lot better today.
Praise God.
A lot better today. So, yeah, we got to praise God on that one because there's a lot of prayer involved. But that led me to staying home for the Saturday night Peach State class portion of it, which I'm not as bad as I wanted to be there at the track.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see a whole lot more and know a whole lot more of what was going on sitting at home watching on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to keep up with.
Yeah. Charlie went, you know, he had a good time. Our friend Warren was racing Saturday night. We had friends racing every night.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was all good. Then they ran the local portion Sunday, which we didn't get to go to that because we've got officially have started 2026 season.
Really?
Our off season. We're in the off season, so we're in prepare mode. Charlie's up there working on wheel bearings right now.
Right.
Yeah, so we're prepping the car, getting ready for so the 2026 season starts now.
Good
for us.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Woo-hoo.
We have checked off 2025. It's over with.
Yeah.
Rolling on. But we had a good time. So I had the Peach State Classic and the Georgia game on.
Oh, heck yeah. You were double screening it.
Yeah, I was double screening. Look. Can we talk about something?
Yes.
When you remember back in the 90s,
mm-hmm.
picture-in-picture TVs come out.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a Roku TV?
I do.
Why can't we run 2 streaming apps at a time?
We ought to be able to, right?
Why is that not a thing in 2025 where I can run on my 60 whatever inch screen TV where I can run picture in picture and just swap back and forth seamlessly between
them. Dude, that was one of the best parts about my grandfather used that religiously. He had picture in picture and he used it all the time. He always had whatever game was going on, and like he was always switching back and forth to something in the game, and then the game, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He always had it set up perfect.
Yeah, I mean, why can't I set it up like that? I mean, especially if there's a race that you kind of low key want to watch, but your wife wants to watch a movie.
Yeah,
you know, you can kind of throw. It's like, feature time, boom.
Yeah, sorry, baby, we got to pause this.
Yeah, got to watch the feature.
Yeah.
But you know. They say if you have the Roku 4K Ultra newest one plug-in, that you can do 4 apps at a time
simultaneously
if the app supports it. Why would the app not support it?
Well, they may not want to. Disney may not want to share the screen with YouTube or
that's not their. That shouldn't be their choice.
Yeah, I agree. They're overstepping their bounds.
Yeah, it should be my choice that I get to watch Flow Racing and Hulu at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Instead, I'm sitting there setting up 2 screens. Or
you hear that, Roku? You hear that? All you ESPN, Disney, YouTube, all you Hulu, whoever you are that put on sports. You know what I'm saying? Like ABC, NBC, CBS, like you guys need to get on the same page here.
Yeah, I ought to be able to watch ESPN Plus, a game on there and a game on Hulu at the same time.
And those are owned by the same company.
Right.
Like that shouldn't be an issue.
Right. I mean, that's my biggest gripe about 2025.
Yeah.
That we are we have more technology than we have ever had. Now you can do picture in picture on YouTube TV.
Can you?
Yes, but it has to be YouTube channels. It has to be YouTube TV channels. No, I want to open 2 apps at one time.
Yes.
I'm not asking too much.
Something going on over here and something going on over here, and I want you to play that in the bottom little corner of my 60-something inch screen TV.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
I can do it on my $80 throwaway Android tablet that has a 13-inch screen. I can have 2 apps running on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't on my freaking 65-inch Roku. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we should have picture-in-picture, man. Bring picture-in-picture back. That's what I say.
You remember last year for the Classic in the Georgia game, because for whatever reason, Georgia plays at 7:30 on the same weekend as the Classic because it's always a freaking SEC important game.
Mm-hmm.
So last year I set up my portable big screen
and
watched both.
Yes.
I didn't do that this year because I didn't have a party. It was just me.
So were you just flipping back and forth, or what? You had one playing on the tablet.
I just put the tablet right here beside me because Mary Beth wasn't concerned. She was more concerned about the Georgia score than she was who was winning the race.
Really?
But she was like, "Are they winning?" I'm like, "Yes, they're winning."
That was probably Georgia's best game they've played all year.
Best game. If they might be in championship form now.
They might be, man. They might be. That they needed to be. It's about time they came around here. Come on now.
They might have played, but anyway. So that's what we did. She's doing better. We're gonna dive deep into the Peach State Classic on the Red Dirt Roundup coming up here.
Come on.
Say that 5 times fast. But yeah, I mean it was a good weekend because nobody died.
Amen. Any really bad accidents at the track though, or do we want to save that for the?
Did I send you that one that J-Mo's kid got in?
Oh, that was
for Saturday night.
Yes, you did.
Holy cow, that car's junked.
That one was scary. That's true.
That car is junk, dude.
Yeah.
Charlie talked to him Saturday night. No, yeah, he talked to him Saturday night. And in the back of his spoiler, Charlie's got dog will hunt. Well, this kid's got somebody's got to do it. And Charlie went up to him and he said, "Somebody's got to do it, huh?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Glad it was you and not me," or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
dang, that's pretty funny. Daggone.
But yeah, old Charlie, he has a good time down there in the pits. He's that personality that's gonna rag you a little bit, but not in a mean way. So it was good. But let's get into this football roundup.
Let's do it, man. Praise God for Mary Beth doing better, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So football.
Yes.
How come we don't have a poem about football like we do baseball?
I don't know.
Is there any football poems? Football poem.
You know what? It's funny that you bring that up because I was just thinking when I was watching some of the Georgia game that this is the only time it's appropriate for men to act the way they do.
Now, yeah, that's true.
Like coaches, like whining and crying and screaming and throwing their hands up, and like any other time, you need a man to basically be pretty calm and level-headed. But in a football game, dude, it's totally appropriate for these dudes to lose their mind.
Right.
It's completely appropriate. It's so wild.
So I had to put in American football.
Okay, sure.
To get rid of soccer, because soccer's not a real game anyway. And there are several points. I don't think any of them's iconic per se. But
is there any that strike you?
No, they're all long. I'm talking about long points.
Oh.
I just need a quick. Here's one about
look up haiku.
What's a haiku?
It's like it's a Japanese style poem, but it's usually short. Usually very short and very short lines as well.
Haiku?
Haiku.
I got Hawktua.
Okay.
right.
Forget the poem.
No more poem.
Nope, there is no poem.
So Georgia beat the brakes off Texas.
Yes, they did, man. Yes, they did. Had their best game, in my opinion. I think their best game of the year, dude. They played lights out. The running game was there. It set up the openings for the pass play. Great job. Overall.
Are we still mad at Bobo?
Bobo's still got to go.
Okay.
Bobo's still got to go. In my opinion.
Look, dude.
One or two good games does not like. I'm not going to forgive you for the terrible play calling all about. You know what I mean? And going for that onside kick. How about it?
How about him?
Yeah, that was interesting, man. That was a really gutsy call on Kirby's part. So, yeah,
we don't usually do
special teams.
Usually don't do things like that at Georgia.
No, they didn't even line up for it or nothing. And yeah, that's not Georgia's style typically.
Was it a purpose?
Shout out.
Was it
absolutely,
on purpose?
Absolutely, okay. Yeah. And they recovered it. They got it. It was a perfectly executed play, perfectly timed play. I mean, honestly, hats off to Kirby. Gutsy call to make, but awesome that they pulled it off.
Yeah. Well, go Dogs. Alabama lost.
Yes.
They cannot beat Oklahoma in regular season play.
So
I think I know how they feel.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Now, where does that move Alabama to? Do you have the rankings pulled up by any chance?
I can pull them up.
Okay. We also got to talk about our game this week. I've knocked you. I mean, you're just so far out of contention.
And the next week ain't looking good either.
I'm home this coming week, right? I'm home this next week.
You are home this week.
Because I was Notre Dame this past week.
Yeah.
All right, what's the rankings? You got them pulled up? The updated rankings as of today.
The updated rankings as of today. Why do they make you read the whole article? Why can't they just make it easy?
Yeah. It's so
Ohio State still at number 1. Georgia, number 4.
Okay. Where's Alabama?
I don't know, because this is one of those where they want you to read it. I need a chart. Dagummit.
Come on, Chat GPT or something, right?
All right, here we go. Here's the chart. Put the glasses back on. Georgia's number 4. Alabama is 10th.
Ooh, okay.
Oregon's number 6.
Wow.
Texas A&M is undefeated.
Yes.
And they're in 3rd.
Yes.
Ohio State's undefeated.
Yes.
Indiana's undefeated.
Yep. Where's the Indiana's 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the top 3 teams are undefeated.
Absolutely. And Georgia's number 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
9-1.
Wow.
Georgia Tech has dropped down to 15th.
Yeah, I know, man. They're kind of hanging on by a thread, dude. If they get beaten, that's the thing. I told you, I predicted this a few weeks ago. Georgia Tech fans were kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop because it'd be real easy for them to get knocked out of playoff contention and kind of,
Well, they still got to play for their ACC title. They're probably going to play for the ACC title, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
So as long as they don't keep losing, probably. But here's the thing.
Well, they've only lost 1 game.
Oh, they must have had a past weekend? They won this past weekend?
They must have had a bye week.
Oh, okay.
Because they're at 9-1.
Okay. I was wondering if I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, we don't want them to get busted out of the top, out of the playoff contention. I want to see Georgia Tech in the playoffs, but they say that the championship games are not supposed to count towards their playoff chances. So we'll see.
Okay.
So maybe if they for some reason get knocked out of the playoff rankings, then they could at least maybe play for the ACC title and take that home, put that on their heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they'll probably play in a higher level bowl game this year than they usually do.
Yeah, probably.
You know, not the Chips Ahoy Bowl or, you know,
Right.
or they might play in the El Durango Mexican Restaurant Bowl.
No, Notre Dame beat the brakes off
What's
of
y'all's bowl game?
I don't even know what it's called.
Is it
Probably
the Tasty Donuts?
No, it's probably the off bug spray bowl because we're all named after bugs.
Yeah, y'all playing the Tasty Donuts because that's across the street from where y'all play, ain't it?
Pretty much. Yeah, it's really close. Anyway.
Tasty Good Donuts Bowl.
Yeah. It's not far. Yeah, we're playing the Yellow Jackets today.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Skeeter versus Yellow Jackets.
That's
Go
right.
Skeeters.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Come on, Skeeters.
Yes, sir. Where is College Game Day at next week, Chucker?
College Game Day. So our little bet we got going on, I got busted again.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Notre Dame went into Pittsburgh and beat them 37-15. So then we turn around coming up this next week. We're going to Eugene, Oregon.
Okie doke. I'm
So
Oregon.
you got Oregon, and I've got USC.
Ooh. What's USC's record this year?
USC is in the top 25. They are 16th. They're 8-2.
Could be a good game, Chucker. Could be a good game. Wait, they're ranked what rank?
16th.
16th. Okay. And you said Oregon is 7?
6.
6. Okay.
There is no 7. Oregon and Texas Tech are tied at 6.
Oh. That's weird. But whatever. Freaking college football, man. The Falcons got beat, dude. The Falcons got beat this weekend. I'm so tired of them. They're two of their main offensive players got hurt. I'm so tired of watching Falcons football, dude. They should have won this game. They got out to a huge early lead. When have you heard that before? They got out to a huge early lead. And then before you know it, the end of the game comes and it's overtime. They can't play no overtime and they lose. So yeah, that's the Falcons story this week. It sucks as usual.
I mean, being a Falcons fan is difficult. Being a sports fan in Georgia, football sports is difficult anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's get into this penny. You got a penny for your thoughts?
They printed, manufactured, minted, whatever you want to call it, the last and final penny, Chucker. No more pennies. Apparently, it's for cost reasons. They cost 4 cents to make a penny.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts on it? I mean, honestly, if I'm thinking about it, the joke's on us. It's been costing 2 and 3 cents for I don't know how long, and what I think the joke's really on people in a way.
How am I supposed to get change back?
Right? How are we going to get exact change back?
Who takes that hit? The store or the consumer?
Right.
You know who should take that hit?
Who?
The tax man.
The tax man, the tax collector, Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
I agree.
Money's so weird anyway.
Yeah.
So like before we had pennies, we had half pennies.
True.
And you used to get back half a penny. And then they overcome that. So I guess they just had to go in there and program the stuff and make I don't know.
That seems so odd, dude. They're going to have to round to the nearest 5 now?
I guess.
Is that what it's going to be? A
I
rounding?
guess.
And we're
You remember when
losing
everything
2 cents, potentially
yeah.
2 cents every time?
You remember when everything used to be $19.99?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, the 99 afterward would get you.
Yeah. It's not
There's,
$20.
there's something in the marketing, dude.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about a dirt late model motor now is a super late model motor is $60,000.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be $59,000 or $55,000. I'm like, look, when you're playing that game at that level, what's $5,000?
Yeah, not much. If you're putting 60K, 50K, something like that in your
I mean,
engine,
it sucks.
yeah.
It absolutely sucks when most races you win don't pay for a motor.
Right, sure.
But it's our own fault as racers.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it to ourselves, but yeah, I mean, the penny is gone. Long live the penny.
Yeah. Long live the penny, dude. Long live the penny. I just can't. I really find it hard to believe that government waste has its limit. Like, I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'm a little shocked, honestly.
Watch them bring it back when the Democrats get back in charge, because it cut some jobs in the U.S. Mint, and they got to put them daggum government jobs back into place.
I'm kind of shocked that they cut some sort of waste. It took it being 4 times. You know what I mean?
And that's not even the waste we wanted them to cut. You know?
It has nothing to do with the waste we're talking about. No, it probably adds up, right? 4 cents a penny, that kind of waste. Probably maybe sort of kind of adds up. I don't know. But don't we also need to keep like our economy going? And what does this do for the the value, quote unquote, of the remaining pennies?
Well, you can still use them. And look,
I'm sure you can still use them, but like, are collectors going to be wanting all the pennies?
I don't know.
Any hoarders out there now?
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
So we've been making the penny since like the first president.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we still need to keep making them? You know what I'm saying?
What's happening to
them? Are we eating them? Are we burying them? You know,
Mr. Ducksworth is just swimming in them.
Yeah, I mean, where are the pennies?
He's got his huge vat that he swims in. You remember that?
Yeah. You can't do that, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
That was Scrooge McDuck.
That's right. Scrooge McDuck. Thank you.
Get it right, John.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Only the facts here on Last Night's Coffee would. Dude, I love that TV show.
Yeah, it was good. It's DuckTales kind of killed it. Sorry, guys. I have no more on the penny. I'm done with the penny.
So no more penny thoughts.
I have no more thoughts on the pennies. No, I want to know if there's going to be penny hoarders. If there's going to be people just stuffing their suitcases and stuffing their mattresses and everything they can with pennies. You know,
if we need something to represent a penny, why can't they make it out of a composite?
Sure. All the plastic, instead of putting it in and wrapping our food with plastic all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start recycling plastic into pennies.
Right.
I bet that process probably costs 10 cents a penny, though.
Probably. We don't have the technology. Let's take a break right quick, and then we're going to come back and talk some dirt racing.
Yeah, come on. Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Austin Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button.
Also, find us on Facebook. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This time, John, roll that beautiful footage. Now it's time for the Red Dirt Rundown on last night's coffee with Chuck and John. We're educating you on dirt track racing.
Yeah, come on.
All right. So, I've neglected to pull up the World of Outlaws glossary. So let me. I don't know. We got to cover it, man. We got to. Okay. I have it on a quick link right here. What were we on last week? We did high side, so we were on H.
Yep.
All right. So if you don't have dirt in your blank, are you even at the race? The blank may be filled in with any number of frequent things, usually having to do with beverages, or article of clothing, or undergarments. Here's where I can't understand when I go to the dirt track. I understand, like I'll get, if you got a hoodie on, your hoodie pocket will have dirt in it.
Sure.
I will have a hat on and still have dirt in my hair. I don't know how it's getting in there.
You taking your hat off a lot or no?
No, but I'll get home and I'll scratch my head and there'll be dirt in there. And I'm like, look, I mean, it's usually a mesh hat, but that mesh is not that big.
That's kind of wild, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how it gets in there. This one will come into play big time in the conversation. It was just a racing deal.
It was just a racing deal.
It's just a racing deal, man. Okay. Sometimes people get together on the track and that's racing, dude. It's a racing deal, but you got to hope that both drivers see it the same way, because most of the time they don't. Especially when someone has a history of having a lot of racing deals.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
The Peach State Classic was this weekend.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to tell you that it was the best Peach State Classic. I think it's the 4th or 5th year that we've had. One year got rained out. One year it's rained. The weather has not been ideal every year up until this point. This week we were cold to start that week, but we were dry and we were somewhat sunny, and they were able to work the track all week and just get it to perfection. Now, Sonoa's a slick place anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so slick that it's really a driver's track. But the track crew, just want to give them a shout out. They worked hard. Charlie was out there running a Packer both nights.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We lost Charlie at one point. It's like, where's Charlie at? And then here comes the Packer, and he's just like,
that's hilarious.
So he likes running the track. He likes being part of it, So that's fun for him. Plus, you learn things when you go out there and run the Packer that you might not pick up necessarily in a race, because, or maybe it speeds up your learning curve just a touch, because you're out there running 10, 20 miles an hour. You can kind of look at the track and go, oh, that's what that spot that I see when I'm going this fast looks like in real life.
Yeah.
So it's good for them. Also, I mean, it just, it's fun.
Yeah, for sure. And it gets him out there, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
to be on the track and
Yeah. We wasn't racing this
Charlie
weekend.
stuff.
So, you know, if he's not racing, I told him, I said, if you're not racing and you're over there, I don't care if you go over there and run a Packer.
Yeah.
It also gives you a chance to like calculate this, like Bubba tells him, hey, we need to run this area in a little bit when you're running a Packer. Well, Charlie can go up there and run that spot in and go, why is Bubba, you know, he can kind of, why is Bubba guys running this in? What are we looking at? How did that affect what happened later in the race because we went and did this?
Mm-hmm.
So if I see them doing that, how's it going to affect me later the night when I'm not packing the track and I'm racing? So, I mean, there's benefits to it.
Yeah.
Everything is data.
Yeah.
You've always got to collect data, especially dirt. With the dirt changing as much as it changes, and that place was changing every freaking lap this weekend, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Jonathan Davenport, Joe Nathan, Superman, got out there and we're watching hot laps. This joker comes out there in hot laps. Everybody's in the low 14s in hot laps. He comes out there, and when he fires off coming out of 4 to start this hot lap session, I knew it was going to be a lap. Just his forward grip was just amazing. So Jonathan Davenport, man, the car fired off the corners. Like his off the corner speed was unmatched. And if you've watched any video, I sent you the link from YouTube. So Flow a lot of times will have the qualifying and practice and stuff like that on. It's kind of like how they do in with UFC, how they'll have the prelims on and then the pay-per-view to see the main event.
Yeah.
Similar to that. So you can go in there and watch it, and on YouTube, if there's a race that you want to see how it's going, all the way up, I think up to the B mains. I'm not sure. The B mains, dude, the heat races were great. The B mains, Friday and Saturday night, would have been a good feature any time during the summer.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, with the names that actually Bobby Pierce had to go, and he won the Outlaw World of Outlaw National Championship. So I mean, he had to race his way through the B mains to get in a race.
Oh, wow. How about Ricky Thornton Jr. and all them other big names?
Ricky Thornton did good.
It's already fast, right? So
Davenport was blazing fast. I've got on Dirt, got a little recap of Saturday night. Friday night was the prelim. It paid 20,000 win. Jonathan Davenport come in there and led flag to flag. Now there was some controversy.
Okay.
He spun avoiding a lap car, and they didn't put him to the back. A lap car wrecked, and he spun, and they didn't put him to the back. That was controversial. I don't know how the rules read. It's different with different series. If it had been a regular Saturday night at Sonoa, he would have been at the back of the pack too.
For spinning,
because his wheel stopped. Bobby Pierce spun.
Yeah.
Brought out the caution, but he brought out the caution, but they didn't send him to the back. So, yeah, I mean, it was,
that seems odd.
Controversy. A lot of people ain't too happy about it online.
Yeah.
But you know what? If they think they can do it better, they can go out and start them a racing series and pay out this money and spend the money and put their butt on the line. But they don't. They're just keyboard warriors.
That's what I was about to say, man. The call is what it is. You know, like
it is what it is, and we all got to live with it.
Yeah.
They're never going to make the right call. That's just a racing deal.
Yeah. It's a racing deal.
I mean, if they had put him to the back, then you'd have all the Jonathan Davenport fans mad because they sent him to the back, even though he didn't do anything wrong. The car spun in front of him.
Sure. Now, what happened Saturday night?
Saturday night Saturday night, Jonathan Davenport was fast again. He was not the fastest in qualifying. He was second fastest in qualifying. Not too bad. Maybe I think it was 2/10. It wasn't much. He got out. I think it took him 3 laps to get the lead.
Okay.
And then got in lead. Now the controversy on Saturday night, and this is so Bobby Pierce has to finish 8th or better if Davenport wins the race to win the championship.
Okay.
So Bobby Pierce runs up there just running over everybody. He made contact with everybody he passed. He didn't pass any
place.
Yeah, he didn't pass anybody clean. So if you'll take a look at your reaction video that I've sent you, you'll see.
You've kind of set the stage for me here.
Yeah.
All right, let me turn the volume up just a little bit so I can hear what's going on.
Chasing Jonathan
this is from
Davenport
Flow Racing,
down
by the way.
Straightaway, Overton looks to the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact with Overton and Pierce. No harm, no foul. We stay clean and green. That was nearly disastrous. As Huddy will go to second, Pierce back to third, and hard into the wall. Brandon Overton, and he collects a couple of more as Brandon Shepard comes by. Cody Overton collected. God, and man. Oh, look here.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the door panel.
Oh, yeah.
Shades at Bristol.
Throwing the helmet.
Tony Stewart throwing the helmet at Bristol. Remember that? Oh, man. Well, the spreadsheet does it for me, but Brandon's going over to get a leaning in there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all right. Well, they got to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's in that group.
All right. Well, they're down there, and all right. We're heads for Bell.
Oh, these boys are going at it, huh?
Yeah.
And here we go. We're back.
Yeah, so it's
All right, so
good
we'll
old
get
Saturday night
Pierce
short
back
track
out
racing.
there
Man.
again,
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
get
A little bit of a
new tire on
scuffle.
that race car.
Little bit of a scuffle.
So they will work to get these cars off the racetrack. And you hate it for Cody.
The poor
Overton.
announcer's got to try to act like
Overton.
nothing
Yeah,
happened.
they just got to be like, this is just normal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you go back and you watch the replay, they were racing.
Yeah.
Bobby Pierce drove through everybody, but that contact that they made that night, that was racing.
Yeah.
Sonoa falls into the bull ring category of racetracks. They run a lot of racetracks that's the size of Sonoa that don't have an inside wall. So there's kind of room to run off and but Sonoa's slick. It's very slick and it's tight between them two walls. Yeah. Especially coming down that back straightaway. The back straightaway is a lot narrower than the front straightaway.
Yes.
Which provides a lot of good racing and good excitement. You've got to be on it to run around Sonoa. I mean, you take Bobby Pierce, which some would argue that he's one of the best. He's definitely in the top 3 drivers racing right now.
Okay.
Going to have he's already on his way to a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
Can't get around Sonoa. He's like, I just don't. He's like, I just don't have that much experience at this track.
Now here's the question: did he get his 8th place finish?
He got 6, I think.
He got 6, so he won the championship.
He won the championship. Davenport swept the weekend. Davenport's
he's still
earnings.
The cash king.
Yeah, I mean Davenport finished second in points.
Okay.
So he got 20,000 for second.
Mm-hmm.
So he collected over $70,000 this weekend.
Unreal.
You know.
Wow, dude.
Hudson O'Neal finished 3rd in points and missed a race.
Wow.
So he probably, if he had not missed that race, it would have been a whole different picture looking at things.
Yeah.
But the points final was Bobby Pierce, Jonathan Davenport, Hudson O'Neill, Ricky Thornton, Ryan Gustin, Dennis Erb Jr., Brandon Shepard, Garrett Albertson, Devin Moran, and Ethan Dodson rounded out your top 10. There were 45 cars to try to make that race. Normally at Sonoa, our limited late models can make the tail of the field at a super late model race. This year, dude, I'm just gonna read you the B main.
Okay.
For the B main number 1 for Saturday night. And you can go and look at these guys' records if you want to. B main number 1 was Sam C. Wright, Bobby Pierce, Kyle Bronson. Kyle Bronson has won the Peach State Classic before. Tyler Millwood, Dalton Cook. Dalton Cook won. He won a regional championship this year. J.R. Mosley's won some races. Brett Gray, Jason Lively, Eli Johnson. Now we're getting into some of our more local place people. Michael Page has won. Michael Page is one of the best there is to get around Sonoa.
Really?
Then you go down to the second one because it gets even, the second, I wasn't going to read them, but daggum, you got Devin Moran in there, Brandon Shepard. Brandon Shepard drives the Rocket 1 car. The Rocket 1 car. The Rocket 1, the house car for Rocket.
Wow.
Tyler Millwood, I already said that. Shane Clanton owns Capital Race Cars. He drives their house car.
Yeah.
I mean, just the B mains, you'd go pay money to watch the B mains any other time during the year.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, dang, that was a good race. Man, look who all's here. If you showed up on a Saturday night regional race and those guys were in the B main, or it was the feature that was in those B mains, you'd be like, man, look who's here.
Yeah.
Chevy's here. Shane Clanton's here.
Yeah.
Moran. There's some heavy hitters here tonight.
That's awesome.
I
love hearing that. I love that happens at Sonoya, like right down the street, man. It
was probably one of the best races I've seen all year. It was Friday night. Friday night was hands down one of the best races I've ever seen at Sonoa in person.
Wow.
And normally a super race at Sonoa can get kind of boring.
Yeah. Well, what set this one apart?
The track was perfect. From top to bottom, you could race from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of money on the line. Normally, a super late model race at Sonoa through the season pays $5,000 to $10,000. This is the Peach State Classic. There's a lot of money on the line. This was everybody that was in super late model racing that's in the top. Like if they have power rankings, do they have power rankings? Let's just find out if they got power rankings.
I have no idea.
But like, say if they had a top 25 like they do in college football, those guys were there.
I got you.
So imagine all your top 25 college football teams playing in the same game at the same time.
Right. How cool.
So, I mean, it's like, it was one of the best races. Jonathan Davenport does not like Sonoa. The times he's been there, he's not been good. And he's like, but he's also never been there on a night that the track has been capable of what we get to see on a week in and week out basis. I mean, we see Sonoa at its best and its worst throughout the season. These guys were coming and hitting it once a year and going,
Yeah. Yeah. This place kind of sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
because of Georgia weather.
Yeah. Because November weather in Georgia is just, you might have a 70-degree day. You might have a 20-degree day. You don't know.
You don't know. That's very, very true, man. Very true.
But I mean, I was really happy with it. I was really impressed with everybody. But to go back and put a cap on it, to talk about the incident between Overton and Pierce, Gordy Gundaker, which he's got a podcast called Dirt Parlor Podcast. Okay. It's a great new dirt podcast. He's a driver. He's a driver. His parents own a racetrack. So, I mean, he's in the sport. He commented Saturday night. He said, I love the drama with dirt late model racing. It needs to be this way. We need 90s NASCAR vibes in this sport at all times. Personalities and helmets flying. Let the boys and their crews handle it.
Now, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't want to throw $1,000 helmet at a $150 door panel. But that's the car owner talking. But the fan, the fan loved it, dude. This is freaking awesome. Let them boys have at it. I mean, it's just, I've said many times on the show that it's a ballet and a boxing match all at the same time.
Yes.
And that's what this weekend was.
Yeah. Well, what I think is funny is like when fighting in sports just is sanctioned. Like, think about a hockey fight. It's live broadcasted all over the nation. And two guys might throw their gloves down and beat the crap out of each other. If they did that in the street, they'd both be locked up.
Exactly.
But because it happened on an ice rink, it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I think dirt track racing should kind of be the same, you know? Give them a little grace. They're working things out right now.
There's racetracks that have signs that says, if you fight on my front straightaway, you're getting a free pit pass next week. But if you fight in the pits where nobody can see you, you're going to jail.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
I mean, look, fan point of view. I'm speaking as a fan, not as a car owner or a racer at this point. From the fans' perspective, dude, I want to see two guys that are passionate about the sport, that have had a tough season. Because this is pretty much the end of the season. We got the Dome coming up. As far as outdoor racing, national racing goes, this is it. This was the season ender.
Right.
Two guys that are passionate about the sport, that are passionate about what they do, and when they have a bad night and they have a beef with somebody, you know, let's go ahead and get it over with. Let's go ahead. You know, we can talk it out later.
Yeah.
We can go sit around on the trailer, drink a few beers, whatever. But, dude, if it happens on the track, and I hope Charlie ain't listening to this because I don't want him fighting. That's the dad and the car owner. But I'm talking as a fan right now.
Yeah.
I love it when I see two guys have a little bit of disagreement. Throw some daggum. There's a story about Billy Clanton and Mike Head, which they've both passed away now, but they were some old school Georgia racers, and these jokers would fight. They'd get there and fight. Yeah. You know, they'd show up at the track and fight somebody, and they might not even have a car with them. But there's a story that they got in a wreck. This was the 70s or 80s. They got in a wreck, and they'd been, you know, having disagreements all year. And daggum Mike Head gets out, throws a daggum bottle of speed pills across the hood of the car, and goes out and commences to whooping Billy's butt. You know?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, you know, you had people. I got my Sunday school teacher when I was in kindergarten got in a fight at Sonoa and went to jail one night.
Driver or crew chief?
It's the driver's wife.
Oh my God.
The whole family got in a fight.
Oh my gosh.
The only people that didn't go to jail was their son and the grandpa.
It's taken so seriously.
You know?
I love it. Yeah.
And it's part of it. It's part of it, man. I mean, we're passionate about what we do. You think we do this for money?
Yeah, well, that's true.
We do it because we love it. And we all think that we've got a better way of doing it than the other guy.
True.
We all think that we're, you know, our way's the best, and as a racer, you're never in the wrong. I don't care what they say. You're never in the wrong. It's always the other guy that was in the wrong.
Right.
And they think the exact same way you do.
Right. I see.
So let's do it.
Yeah, I see.
Let's do it.
I'm with it. I like it. It sounds wide open to me, and I'm all about it.
But the next big race we got coming up is the week after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And it's the Dome. So there's a Dome in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a racetrack in it. And I think this year they've only got like 400 tickets left.
Oh, no way.
So like close to 70,000 people will be at this indoor dirt race for 4 nights, 3 or 4 nights. And so the rules are a little different. They don't have a scale, so there's no scale. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, a light car really not having a weight rule really kind of, I think, helps.
Okay.
In this situation, because the track's so small and tight. I mean, you're basically racing on a go-kart track.
Mm.
You will see everybody that was at Sonoma this weekend will be at that race. If I wish Flow would just do pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But be checking that week. If you want to see it, be checking on Flow's YouTube. And you could probably catch the prelim stuff. You might even be able to catch like Thursday night on YouTube.
That'd be awesome.
But dude, you talk about tempers, because you take everybody and you put them on the smallest track that they race on all year inside with 70,000 people around them. And then and it's cold outside, it's hot inside, and they have to go pit in a whole nother building. So think about it like the World Congress Center beside Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
Yeah, similar to that. So basically they would be at the World Congress Center and drive, and then they had to anyway. So you're in there with all them fumes.
Yeah.
You know, you take all the fumes, then you put a helmet on, and you get some real freaking WCW vibes.
Oh my god!
It's just the coolest race of the year.
Yeah,
it pays okay.
Mm-hmm.
It pays okay. But golly, they sell so much merch.
That's awesome.
Because the way they set the merch up is, you take the bottom level, and when you come off that bottom level to go to the bathroom, to go anything, you have to go through the merch stuff. It's all right there around that bottom level. So they make their season in merch.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
So yeah, I mean, it's a great time. Good time to be alive in dirt racing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Looking forward to that race.
I feel like what was that guy that was running for president? He's like, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
Anyway, you ready for a meme?
Yes, man. Send it over.
While we're getting this meme pulled up, I want to tell you about this podcast that me and John have discovered this week called Under the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got to the part where how many did you listen to the other night?
I think I'm through Sodom and Gomorrah, and I did not make it to David and Goliath yet.
Okay. The David and Goliath one is epic.
Okay.
So it's this podcast. It's these two guys, it's kind of like us. And one of them, they're both pretty smart fellas.
Mm-hmm.
But they take these different Bible stories and then break them down and tell you about why, like the the frogs and the plagues. So it was a fine, punishable by death if you killed a frog in Egypt.
Right.
So we're going to overrun you with frogs.
Right. Right.
I mean,
and they also worshipped a god who had the shape of a frog. So they didn't want to kill him because they thought these frogs were from their god. And so they just got completely overrun with frogs there. It was really fascinating to hear them break down a lot of that stuff, man. They do a great job. They really stick to the archaeology and like what has been discovered and proof of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that aspect. I mean, I've got an archaeology Bible. It's one of my favorite things that that I'll get into sometimes. But yeah,
so it's
been
it's
really
a really
good
interesting
podcast. Under the Hood.
Under the Hood. Last night I made it to Shroud of Turin.
Ooh, awesome!
And they're not they won't say either way it is that they stay kind of neutral on it.
Yeah,
but they do give you a timeline on it that's like, holy cow, dude.
That's nice.
And it kind of it could I don't know how they made it. If it's fake, how'd they make it?
Right. That's been my question the whole time. If it is fake, which it could be, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Right.
If it is fake, how did they fake it?
I think they need to look into that a little bit and maybe prove it wrong. They can't prove it wrong. They can't prove that it is, but they cannot prove that it ain't.
That's a good point, Chucker. A good point. All right. I got your meme. I'm going to pull it up now. Check out Under the Hood podcast. Here it is. Oh, that's pretty good. This is what 30-year-olds looked like in the 80s. Yeah, dude.
Am I right?
Yeah. What happened?
They look, dude, 50-year-olds don't even look that old now.
I agree. I agree, dude. That guy with the mustache sitting over there. He looks like your average 30-year-old firefighter in the 80s.
Yeah. And he was old.
Yeah. Oh, that's so weird, man. That's so weird how that happened, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do people start looking so much younger? It's not plastic surgery because not everybody's having plastic surgery.
Maybe it's all the chemicals they're putting in our food.
Maybe it's going to make us look younger.
Yeah.
But
or maybe it's healthcare's gotten better.
Oh, that's definitely got to play a factor. Skincare's definitely gotten better.
I look at the styles of clothes don't change near as drastically as they used to.
Well, everything's just kind of on repetition at this point. I think.
I mean, like
you just kind of pick out which one's going to come back into trend now.
Yeah, you're wearing a long sleeve Henley.
Yes.
That's been in style for about 30 years now, or 20 years now.
Right. Yeah. Even probably since the 70s, right? They were probably wearing them in the 70s with their bell bottoms. Like, if you think about it, like.
Yeah. And I mean, you can, I wore a short sleeve one to church yesterday.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So the trends probably do help though, huh? I think maybe the trend, what you wear probably does help, and how you style yourself kind of does help, I suppose.
Yeah. We kind of pay beards.
Beards
are so in now, and they've been in now for a while, so it kind of hides the age. It makes you look 30-ish for a long time.
Right. You don't quite see all the wrinkles and stuff like that as much. But with me and you, well, not with you as much as me. I don't know if you're dyeing yours. I feel like you're dyeing your beard.
No, I don't dye my beard.
Because, dude,
I don't dye
more
any
gray than you at this point. I feel like in my beard, and it really is starting to creep me out.
Oh well, it's just good, clean living, John.
That's right. That's right.
It's this country. It's this country air. And
yes,
that's what happens when you live in a subdivision.
That's true.
Look how long it took Phil Robertson to have gray in his beard.
Yeah, that's you know what? You're right. Even compared to his brother Cy.
Right.
Cy grayed much sooner.
Right.
But hey, look, I want to shout out my nephew Benny real quick. He's 15 years old. He dude got appendicitis this past weekend.
Woo!
He went to the hospital, same hospital you were at for just a second before they transferred him up to Choa to have that thing removed. So shout out Benny. Everything went well. It had not actually burst or anything like that. So praise God for that.
Good.
It was just big and inflamed and about to burst. So luckily they got it out in time. So praise God for that. I wanted to shout him out on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Give him a shout out. glad he's doing okay. Yeah, that's why I said sometimes you just gotta go.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Mary Beth complaining about that stuff. It could be appendicitis. You need to make sure that thing does not rupture, because if you try to tough it out 2 days after that thing's ruptured, you're done.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You won't wake up.
No.
So
No. Yeah. So, man, it was a roller coaster weekend for everybody.
yeah, all over the place, man.
I talked to some night shifters that had some roller coaster weekend too. So,
man, seems like a common theme, huh?
Tis the season.
It was the solar flare the other day, dude. All the the magnetism being thrown off.
Yeah, screwed everybody up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dude. Hey, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.